Hey, what's up guys? I'm Lincoln and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the 7th video in our Flutterflow for Beginners series, and on this one we're going to talk about app state. App state has too many use cases to cover in this one video, so to introduce you to this, we'll be creating a custom navbar with custom icons. I want to send a big shout out to everyone who subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate your support, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that so you don't miss the next upload. Okay, let's start working with app state in Flutterflow. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is import my custom icons, which are downloaded from Figma. I'll leave the link in the description below. So I'll just add an icon to a screen. Go to custom icons. I will add icons. I will upload an icon file. This is where I save them. Upload that. Then upload the icon info, which is in the same folder. Upload that. Cool. Add icons. And here are my icons. Alright, that's cool. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of this so we can start working. Okay, now we're going to start making the navbar. So I'll add a column to this page. I will push everything to the bottom. Next up, I'll add a container for the navbar. I'll give it infinite width and make the height, let's say 60. No, let's go with 70. That's okay. We'll change the color to primary text. And we will remove that link, change the border radius, corner, top left corner to 24, top right corner to 24. Nice. Next up, we'll add a row. We'll change the alignment of the elements of the widgets. We'll add an icon. Change the color of this icon to secondary background. Next, I'll just duplicate these. All right, first one will be home. The second icon will be explore. The third icon will be bookmarks, which we'll call saved. And the fourth icon will be profile. All right, that's cool. Next up, we're going to start creating the pages. And on the home page, we'll just call it home. I'll give it a padding of 300. Nah, I'll give it a padding of 400. That's fine. Change our font size to 20. Our font weight to 700 bold. And we'll just call it home. Let's change this font size actually to 32. That's fine. That's perfect. Okay, so now I'll just duplicate this page a few times so we have all the pages. I'll call this one explore. I'll call this one saved. And I'll call this one profile. Nice. Next up, I'll just change the text so we know which page we're on. Next up, no, not that. Okay, next up we have saved. Not that again. We have explore. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to turn this navbar into a component, so I'll just grab a container there. Convert to component. We'll call this component navbar component. Create component, and there we have our component. I'll just make sure that I remove all these navbars that I duplicated on these pages, so to make sure that I have just the component, so I'll delete that and paste the component in. I'll do the same thing on this page. I'll delete that, paste my component, come to save. I will delete that and paste the component. Now, component is a reusable widget that you can use across multiple pages. Next up, we're going to add actions to our icons so that they navigate to the different pages. The first one we'll do, of course, is home, open, add action. We'll go to navigate to. We'll navigate to home. We'll do it instantly. Cool. Copy that action. Close this. Go to the explore icon. Go back to actions. I will paste this action. Select page will be explore. I'll go to my saved icon. Go to actions. Paste action. Select page. Saved. Do the same for profile. Actions. Paste action. Select page. Profile. Okay, cool. Okay, let's give that a test. And just make sure that everything is working correctly. I'll just zoom out a bit. Click on explore, takes me to explore, save, takes me to saved, profile. Okay, cool. Everything's working properly. Next up, we're going to start working with app state and we're going to create some variables, which is what we came here for, right? So we'll navigate to the app state section. We'll add an app state variable. We'll call this one home select. Home selected instead. Data type will be Boolean. And we'll create that. We'll add our next variable. We'll call it explore selected. The data type is Boolean. We'll create that. Add the next variable. Call it saved selected. The data type will be Boolean. We'll create that. And the last one will be profile selected. And it will also be a Boolean. Create that. Next up, we're going to add actions to our pages. If you didn't know, you can add some actions to your pages, so that's what we're going to do right now. We'll start with the one on top, which is explore. We'll go to actions. And on page load, we're going to add an action. We'll search for app, because we're looking for app state. There's app state. Cool. Then we're going to add a field. First field we're going to add is home selected. We'll set the value to false because this is the explore page. We're going to add another field. Explore selected. We'll set the value to true because this is the explore page. You'll see why this is important later. We'll add another field. Saved selected. We'll set the value to false. We'll add another field, the last one, which is profile selected. We'll set the value to false. That's cool. I'll just close that. Okay, cool. That's fine. Before I close that, we'll just copy this action because we don't want to do this over again. We'll go to our home page now. Go to the actions, paste action. We'll open that just so we can see it properly. And then at home, we'll go to true because we're on the home page. And then the explore selected will be false. Cool. We'll close that. Next page is profile page. Go to actions, open. I'll paste that action. We'll set the explore to false because now we're in the profile page. Scroll down. There we are. Profile selected, true. Cool. I'll close that. Last page is saved selected. Go to actions, open, paste that action, select explore, changes to false. Now look for saved selected, and change it to true. Nice. Next up, we're going to start using AppState to manage the color of our icons. And to do that, we're going to select the component. I'll start with the home icon. We'll go to the color. And if you watched the previous video, then I'm sure you know about conditions, but this is a different type. These are if-then conditions. So if the app state is home selected, we want the color of the icon to be tertiary. I'll just use that for this one. And if not, else, it should be secondary background, which is the color that it is already. So I'll do an instant reload of this app just to make sure that that's working properly. And it seems like it's working properly. I'll select another page. Cool. And back to the page, and it's tertiary again. Cool. So that means that everything's working properly. Now I'll copy this variable because I don't want to redo that over again. And I will come to the next icon, which is explore. Click on that variable icon, paste that, but instead of home selected, we want explore selected. So we'll go to app state and select explore selected. Confirm that again. Next up, we'll go to our saved icon. I'll paste that variable. We're going to change the variable that it is. This time it's saved selected. Confirm that, and I'll confirm that again. The next icon is profile. Click on the profile icon. Click on that variable icon. Paste that. Change this variable. We are looking for profile selected. Confirm that and confirm that. Now, when we go to the different pages, they should have the tertiary color and everything else should be the default color. We'll call it that. Let's see if it works. Cool. Everything seems to be working properly. So you can now use AppState to manage colors. And this is just the tip of the iceberg with what you can accomplish with AppState. You can use this for so many things, but we're going to focus on a custom navbar in this video. Okay, how can we use AppState to make this navbar a bit better, a bit more customized? To do that, I'm going to import a different set of icons. It's the same icons, but these ones are just bold or filled in. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did. I'm going to come to my custom icons, upload an icon file because I already have them waiting. Just repeating the same steps that I did earlier for different set of icons. Just remove that and we have all our icons here. Cool. Next, I'm going to place these icons in a stack so that we can control which one is visible depending on the state of the app. So wrap that in a stack. I'm going to rename this just so that I know what's what. I'll call this an active icon. I'll duplicate that inactive icon. And I'll call this one active icon. And then I will change the icon. Go to custom icons. Select the filled one or the bold one. Then next I will remove this action. Okay, cool. All right, and then I'm just going to repeat the same for all the other icons. So I will select the explore icon. I will wrap it in a stack. I will then rename this icon to inactive icon. I will duplicate this icon, call this one active icon. I will then remove the action, delete that, remove that. Next icon. Oh, I will change the icon type. So I'm seeing this in post and I selected the wrong icon, but I'll change it later. Okay, cool. And then the next icon will be the saved icon. So just click on that, click right, wrap it in stack, change the name to inactive icon. Then I'll duplicate this, call it active icon, remove that action. Let's get rid of that. Then I'll change the icon, go to my custom icons, select the saved icon. Then for the last icon, which is profile, I will select it, right click, wrap widget in a stack, click on that icon, rename it to inactive icon. I will duplicate this icon. I will then call this one active icon. Delete that action. Change the icon to profile, filled or bold. All right, cool. Next up, we're going to add conditional visibility because obviously we don't want to see both of them at the same time. And again, if you watched the last video, then you should be pretty confident with doing this. So we're going to start with the inactive icon. We'll make that visibility conditional. What's the condition? App state, home selected. Now remember, this is the inactive icon. So we need to make sure that it's not home selected. So the app state is not home selected. And that's how you do it there. So now I'll copy this variable. I'll go to the active icon, toggle visibility, paste that variable, and confirm because we want to see this when home is selected. Now I'll just repeat that process for the rest of the icons. I'll click on the inactive explore icon, toggle visibility, paste that variable, but this time instead of home selected, we wanted to look for explore selected. And the inactive icon should not be visible, so we're going to switch that off, confirm that. I'll copy this variable, then go to the active explore icon, toggle visibility, paste that, and confirm that because that's what we want to see when explore is selected. I will do the same for the saved. Oh yeah, before I do that, we don't want to see this selected icon. So I'll just hide that from the UI builder. Next up, we're going to do the same for the saved icons. So click on the inactive icon first. Toggle visibility. I'll paste that variable again. Change the variable. This time we're looking for saved selected, but it should not be saved selected for us to see the inactive icon. So we'll copy that variable again. Paste it on the active icon. We'll confirm that because that's the icon that we want to see when it's saved selected. Okay, cool. And then I'll just hide that from the UI builder. I'm going to do the same for the profile icon, toggle visibility, paste the variable. I will change the variable to profile selected, but the inverse of that, I'll confirm that. Copy that variable. I will then paste it in the active icon, toggle visibility, paste that, and confirm that. Now we're going to test everything just to make sure that it's working properly. We'll do a new session because that seems to have expired. Like I'm always saying, it's not this fast. I just sped it up for you guys. Cool. That seems to be working properly. We'll select the everything is working properly. So you've just learned one use case for app state, and as a bonus, you learn how to create a custom navbar with custom icons. In later videos, we'll use app state for more complex functionality, and I hope you guys can start exploring what you can achieve on your own. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Leave a like, and I always love hearing your thoughts in the comment section. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.